Hey folks, DC here from DC's Gadgets. Today is July the 28th of 2019. It's a Sunday. A couple things going on this week. Do a quick video. In the yard today, working some bees. Had a good time. Anytime we're working bees is a good time. Even though I got stung several times, still had a good time. Week and a half ago, had a bunch of queen cells come out in the incubator. Had 21 in there, ended up with 18 that I stuck out in mating boxes, which is a week ago last Friday. So went and looked in several today to see if we had queens. One box we found the queen in there running around. Didn't look like she mated yet, looked kind of small, so waited her out. Another box we saw eggs and larvae. Never did find the queen. We go back in there in a few days so we can spot her in there. I think she's in there somewhere. Another box found laying workers, no queen. And another box, the bees just took off. So it's kind of disappointing. I put 18 out. Of course, I haven't been in all the boxes yet, but I think I looked in, 7 boxes today total? 7 boxes total. I saw one unmated queen, and I took out one mated queen. So ratio sucks. I'm getting pretty good at graphs. I had a video from the graphs I did last week and I deleted it by mistake. I do have one picture which should come up. I did 12 graphs last Sunday and went in there today and took out 12 capped queen cells. This is the first time ever I've gotten 100%. I usually get out of 12 I'll get 8 or 9. Sometimes 10, but 9. And 9 is good. It's what I'm looking for. So 12 is pretty cool. Other things going on. I did a removal, sort of the removal last Friday. We're trying to do a cutout on someone's house. But the homeowners at a time, we couldn't wait for it, so we didn't get all the bees out of the wall. I did get a bunch in the box. I took them anyway. Set them in the club yard Friday afternoon. They're gone. They left. And I had a cutout I did from a condo a couple weeks back. Went in there today to see if they're doing anything. We gave them a queen cell, or no, I gave them a virgin queen. Went in there today to see if they're doing anything, and I found laying workers. I found a lot of cells with 8 to 12 eggs laying in the bottom of them, so laying workers. So between the laying workers from that and the bees that took off from the thing Friday and cell builder failure, I ended up with 8 frames of comb that had a bunch of food in it, some honey and some nectar, and honey, nectar, and some pollen. Bees flying around the back of my truck, robbing the truck out. So I've got this one mated queen, and I know at least 5 people that want queens. And one queen, I'm not going to try to play favorites and pick one of 5. So I figured I'd use it for myself. I've got a colony that's queenless. Problem is they've been queenless for quite a while. And my concern is that if I give them this queen, it may not make a difference anyway. I think they hit a certain point where they're just not going to do it. They are, however, packing in a lot of honey, which my thoughts are I think I'll leave them alone for at least the rest of this week. Maybe go pull a super honey off of that, see if they're doing anything else, and maybe merge them with another colony, because I can't see putting resources into this thing, which I don't think it's going to succeed. So I'm running some different ideas around. I've got another beehive in back of my mother-in-law's house. It's 3 boxes, and it's 3 boxes just packed full of bees, and they're bringing in lots of honey. So my thought was, I've got 8 frames of drawn comb with resources on them, and I've got a queen. I just go over to Mom's house, pull out some bees, and put together a split, essentially. So went over there. I found 2 nice cat brood frames. It's 99% cat brood, just packed full, covered in bees. Looked all over them trying to find the queen. Couldn't see her, so I took those 2 frames, stuck them in the new box. Went through the top super, all the honey frames. I shook bees off of 3 of the honey frames, so plenty of bees in that box. I looked through the box. I couldn't find the queen, which always bothers me if I can't see her, because it's like 8 out of 10 times when I can't see her, I take her. So I took the box over to my kid's house and give him a second box of bees. And driving over, I'm thinking, okay, why don't I just wait until tomorrow to put this new queen in there? Let the bees calm down anyway. And I got there, I hadn't gone through his other beehive in a while. Opened it up, found the queen pretty quick. They're in 2 boxes, filling up pretty good. They're bringing in some honey, not a whole lot, but they are doing it. So while I'm going through there, I found a couple frames with some nice eggs and larvae, and I saw the queen. I'm thinking, you know what I could do? Since I don't know if this other colony has a queen or not, why don't I just put a graft bar in the new box and come back and check it tomorrow? I can stick a queen excluder between the bottom and top box on this first hive I'm looking at, because I know I already saw the queen down below. And if I didn't take the queen, which I hope I didn't, they're going to start making queen cells. If I did take the queen, they'll clean it out. I'll know that, and I'll need to take actions, either find her or go put this queen in the other box. Either way. So that's what I did. I took a frame, and I had a frame with 8 cups on it. Threw 8 graft larvae in the kid's box, and I'll go back there tomorrow. I gotta go back there tomorrow, fix this lawnmower anyway. So I'll go back tomorrow and I'll check it. If they're making queen cells, I'll just move that whole frame over to the other box above the excluder and see if they'll finish them out. If they're not making queen cells, I might just take this mated queen over to Mom's house and stick it in that box and leave the queens. That's what I'm thinking anyway. I really don't want to go looking for her again since I didn't find her the first time. It'd be easier just to move the queen. So those are my thoughts. I'll keep you posted. I also want to talk about my successes and failures with this whole queen thing. Obviously, I'm doing pretty good on grafts. I usually get like 75 to 80% of my grafts come out. And then the incubator is doing great. Pretty much 90% of what goes in the incubator comes out. And I don't think I'm going to get better than that. So today, I did 12 grafts last week, and I pulled 12 today, put them all in the incubator. So I'm really happy with the grafting and the incubator. The problem is I can't get them mated. I'm having a really hard time getting mated. I've probably put, I gotta say, close to 200 queens through the incubator since February. But I don't think I've mated more than 45 or 50, which that really sucks for ratio. So I don't know what the problem is. I'm thinking maybe it's the virgin queen thing. Maybe I need to rethink this. I mean, grafting on Sunday is convenient because we work the yard Sunday, so it's convenient. But that means that the queens come out on Thursday and Friday, and the earliest I can make mating nukes is Fridays. So I might have to change things. I might have to start grafting on Tuesdays. And that way on Friday I can put cells in it. Because if I graft on Tuesday, especially Tuesday evening, I'll start seeing queens come out on Friday and Saturday. And so I think I'll do that next week. I think I'll stop doing Sunday grafts. And I'll start doing Tuesday grafts. And maybe next week, the next time around, I'll start putting cap cells in the incubator instead of putting virgin queens. See how that goes.